Hello friends, today I am going to discuss with you a topic which is not available in any book or literature in the entire world, because this technique has been prepared by me and is based upon my long-standing experience in the field of handling of food grains. I have observed during my service period that generally there is a lack of supervision by the warehouse manager or the operational head of any unit or a godown or a warehouse. He generally leaves everything on the shoulders of the staff working under him and hardly himself visit to the operational points. With the results, the things are neglected, the quality of the food grains is neglected, and lot of rotting and spoilage of food grain take place. Now, I have devised a methodology which is called a technique, you can say. It is called Panchtantra technique or Panchtantra warehousing. See, Panchtantra warehousing is a technique to ensure better preservation of the food grain stored in the traditional or the cap storage. In my service period, when I was in the field, working in the field at the lower level, so I adopted this technique, and believe it, there was never a quality cut or a master cut for the stocks which were dispatched to any destination in India, because the quality was very, very good. There was no lacuna, there was no downgradation. So this technique is, I recommend to the FCA, CWC, state procuring agency throughout the India, and all the private food grain handling agencies who are dealing in the food grain, and also request to develop a software to monitor the same, and you will see a sea change in the better quality management of the food grain. So now coming to the subject. Subject involves 5 simple practical steps to ensure proper preservation. So I have named it, Panchtantra warehousing, food grain warehousing Panchtantra, right? So Panchtantra involves, warehouse manager headed by as a head along with his team shall take weekly round on a fixed date. It can be Monday, it can be Tuesday, or next day, or whatever the jointly they fix it. And during the visit, covering each and every godown, shed, cap storage, complexes, all the operational points, right? So thus in a month, 4 rounds of the weekly rounds are sufficient to keep a vigil on the health of the food grain. During the visit, 5 types of the operational activities, I call it 5 tantras or panchtantras, shall be covered. So all 5 tantras are to be covered in a single weekly day, not different. Mind it, all 5 tantras are to be covered in a single weekly visit. So warehouse manager shall notify all the defects which it comes to his notice to his staff or the team during the round. And during the next week round, the operational head will get the feedback whether those irregularities which I got and noted during the last last visit have been rectified or not. So coming to the first tantra, so what things are to be covered? First tantra, detection of infestation while taking the round. Daily aeration is taking place or not. Mesh doors to stop bird trouble or aeration are being used or opened. What is the status of the cleanliness? Hot spot formation within the stack, and kindly use your smell power to detect the damage or the infestation or the diet trouble, if any. And you acquire it with the experience. Then whether entries in the stack cards are okay, palla bags are attached with the each stack, collapsed or tilted stack is there. If there is any, that is rectified. Removal of vegetational outgrowth in the complex. Then calibration and working of the weighbridge as well as platform scale. So those are to be checked. The first tantra. Now second tantra in the same visit. Second tantra is regarding fumigation. Whether after fumigation 100% mortality has been obtained or not. Okay. So what to check? We have to find out whether the staff is depending entirely on the laborers. So no dependence on the laborers, right? Proper supervision is doing it or not, or leaving it everything on the laborer. Correct dose is being applied, correct distribution of the iron phosphide, whether complete air tightening of the stacks is being carried out, required exposure period is being followed, spray before degassing of the stack, one night before degassing with the malathion, okay, and after degassing with malathion or delta methylene as the case may be is being carried out. Then finally brushing of the stack and availability of sufficient chemicals and fumigates are there to meet an emergency for the future. These things are to be checked in the second tantra. Now third tantra, you are going to cover cap storage. Now what you to be checked? So whether the staff is daily visiting the cap storage, the in charge of the stockholder. Second, there are minimum part stacks. Okay, part stack, it's very difficult to cover and lash, blow away with a small wind and the got damaged. Proper covering and lashing is being done. Aeration as per the schedule being carried out. Inspect whether the staff is inspecting each and every stack after every shower to check the leakage. You also get few covers uncovered and go on the top of the stack and see whether there is any damage or reinfected bags available. If there is, then immediate salvaging, segregation, turnover or shifting of affected stock or the stack or the bags has to be carried out. Rebuilding of collapsed stack or tilted stacks. Then what is the cleanliness status of the complex? And the very, very sensitive thing is atta formation, which takes place in the open very, very frequently. Then availability of the sufficient covers and inlets are there. All these points are to get noted and everything is there. Okay, this is the third tantra. Coming to the fourth tantra. So fourth tantra, tantra is to take care of the stock after the stocks are dispatched from cap and covered. Generally, we leave it for days together. Okay, it will add to your problem. It will add to your insect infestation, rat infestation, bird infestation, so many things. So what to do? Collection of loose grain in cap or covered godowns immediately. Clearing of the lower layer, refilling of the loose bags, cut it on bags, stitching it, then rebagging, standardization and stacking. Rebuilding of the leftover part stacks with the leftover partial filled and loose bags, which you will make it ready after standardization. Then cleaning of the loose grain and the refilling. Okay, these are few very, very sensitive things. If you leave it unattended, the rain comes, then entire stocks, loose grain and the lower layer will be got damaged. Mind it. Okay, so these are to be get noted to the staff is if some discrepancies are there. Now friends, finally fifth tantra, right? The most sensitive, it is atta formation in the wheat, both in covered as well as the cap. So regarding that, what is to be seen? it is very, very important for the early detection of the atta formation. And weekly visit, if it is found, then it is very, very serious. Means little spot on the bags means a big trouble is coming. Nip the bud immediately. How? Segregate the atta found bags, because generally the atta formation is localized. So that portion of the stack you have to take it out, okay, sieve it, fumigate it, and then restack it. So up where generally those are violation very, very high. So those violations has to be updated. Okay. Then urgent fumigation of to attain 100% mortality, so that the atta formation should not reoccur. And try your best to issue the stocks immediately. Right. Then finally brushing of the atta on the superficial layer. So these were 5 tantras, which according to me, because I had been adopting it during my service period, and I got very, very, very good result, as I told you. Thank you very much. If you like this my video, then press the like button and share it among your friends. Subscribe it also, so that further you can get my coming videos also. And your little appreciation to us, it gives lot of encouragement and to bring more and more topics to you. Thank you very much. God bless you.